Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world, confirmed February 17th in Saudi Arabia. We had the press conference in London today, just finished. Stay tuned for a live reaction. BWTM Sports are on it. Stay tuned. Okay, for those of you who keep saying you're missing the live shows, what you're going to do, make sure you push the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and make sure that notification bell is saying all. If it's personalized, I can't help you. Make sure it says all. And make sure you have subscribed to the channel, because YouTube's got this kind of funny way of, I don't know, when they're deleting all these like spam accounts or supposed accounts and close down, sometimes delete some real accounts as well. So just make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. All right, enough of the housekeeping. So let's talk about it. Fury versus Usyk. We got the press conference. Frankie boy, you're on a roll. Yesterday we had the day of reckoning. Wilder and Fury together. Wilder and Joshua together. Warren and Hearn together. Miller and Joshua reunited. Joshua fighting Wallin. Bivol in the house. Yeah, Daniel Dubois fighting Miller. So it's all happening thanks to Frank Warren. Well, thanks to Frank Warren, but yeah, Frank Warren's the man that's making it all happen outside his excellency. Frank Warren's the face, isn't it? It's not Eddie Hearn. It's Frankie boy. So go on, Frankie boy. Go on, Frankie boy. So 2 days in a row, two great fights. Two great shows we've got. Heard Carl Froch talking some rubbish about it's not the fight we wanted. We wanted Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. It is what it is. Just be grateful we've got these cards happening. So, you know, Carl Froch can talk some rubbish sometimes. So it is what it is. Yes, my man, Jay Roos, good to have you in the house. So I want to talk about this press conference. You know, when you've got a guy like Tyson Fury and in the opposite corner, a guy that doesn't speak English very well, you know, that doesn't quite gel. But there's some things that we know Tyson Fury will, whether he's natural or he's filled with some substance, one can't quite tell, because when he was in the audience to see Deontay Wilder for the first time, apparently he got half drunk, popped some alcohol back before he ran in the ring to confront Deontay Wilder for all that showmanship before he faced Deontay Wilder the first time it was revealed. So, you know, you never know. And obviously, you know, from BWTM history about Tyson Fury and other things. So it is what it is. I don't want to be going to that. But I want to take this moment to thank Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, because both men have been on this channel, and both men, when people really weren't paying them attention and really were, you know, Tyson had 2 left feet and Alexander Usyk's too small and can't be heavyweight champion of the world. We were there. We were there before Alexander won his first world title with Uncle James Ali Bashir. Shout out to Mr. Uncle Bashir as well. So we were able to get behind the scenes. I thank again to Peter Fury back in the day, 2013, 2012, 2013, when I was in Grenada, and Peter Fury set it up for myself and Tyson to talk via Skype. Yeah, back in the day, back in them days, yeah. We were talking on Skype, myself and Tyson. Then I was talking to Peter, and then I got to meet Tyson, and I got the biggest interview I've ever done. I think was 350,000 views with Tyson Fury. And I got some other good interviews in there. You know, at one point the channel got called the Fury Channel. I think people back in the day just weren't grateful as to the kind of content they were getting. Literally Tyson Fury, literally on the end of a line, and you were able to get Fury live. And I think that those things back in the day were things that people didn't really appreciate, you know, and content's not easy to come by unless you are doing full time. And shout out to all the media people out there that put the full time into going to this show, to that show, to doing the interviews for this person, that person. It's hard. It's very hard and time consuming. You've got to be dedicated to it. I was fortunate enough to be able to do a lot of majority of my interviews that were done on via Skype or via other means, phone interviews a lot. We've had so many fighters that come through, but the two fighters I want to talk about now, undisputed, you know, Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. Thank you so much, both of you. So now let's talk about things. Both guys have come off bad performances. Usyk, debatable whether it was a low blow or not against Daniel Dubois, and Tyson Fury against a one-fight pro in Francis Ngannou. What can we learn from these fights? We can learn from these fights that both guys were able to make it this far. You know, they both could have got beaten, but they've both shown enough balls. Maybe we shouldn't use that around Alexander Usyk, but both guys have shown tremendous heart to get themselves to where they are today to give us undisputed. We're still waiting to see whether Joshua and Wilder be able to keep up their ends of the bargain for us to have Joshua Wilder sometime next year. That being said, I've got a great deal of respect for both fighters, and I'm thankful to both fighters for what they've contributed to the heavyweight division. So, yes. Good to see you in the house, Jay Ruth. Eddie Hearn is some baby ting promoter, only care about money. Well, you know, a lot of those, we're all those Eddie Hearn fans now. They've all gone pretty quiet. Hi, bro. And nobody can say anything now. Eddie Hearn's the best promoter in the UK. Really? After this, Frank is the man. Frank is the man. Undisputed. Day of reckoning. That was a day of reckoning for Eddie and his team. No matter what Eddie does now, you can't top what Frank has done now, what Frank and his team have been a part of. So they can't top that. No way can they top that. Frank Warren, Queensbury, well done. And to TNT Sports, fantastic, well done as well. So I do want to keep on saying that. Did you make a Celtic career? Not yet, but I will do it probably tonight, soon as I finish this. Yeah, as soon as I do this, I'm going to start setting up a Celtic career. Right, so let us talk. My initial thoughts. I don't listen to Tyson Fury press conferences now. Yeah, whatever. Seen it with Tyson Fury. Did the same with Francis Ngannou, and we all saw what happened there. My concern is Fury's talking about, 50 million, baby, got this amount of money, that amount of money. Fury's always talking about money, and what you're finding great. You have to make predictions. And I'm going to say this. From what I'm feeling in this fight, the way Tyson's talking about Usyk being too small, can't punch, he's gappy tooth, he quit in the fight against Dubois. Mate, as far as I'm concerned, you got beat by a one fight boxing pro. You were so desperate, you even threw chuck the elbow in as well. So, I wouldn't be opening my mouth too much. You see, Tyson's not lived the clean life that Usyk has. He hasn't. And he was in terrible shape against Francis Ngannou. Now, was that because of a lack of a motivation? Because of the amount of money that's coming in? Is he distracted? Can he get his body into the shape he needs? Can he get himself back down anymore? Because you know what, Sugar Hill has made Tyson into a guy that basically just comes forward, uses his weight, and just overpowers opponents. And you see, he could do it against like Deontay Wilder because he was 15 stone. Remember, the Tyson, I was thinking about this the other night. The Tyson Fury we see today is based on who? The Tyson Fury today is molded on Deontay Wilder, a wrecking machine. Again, a wrecking machine against a guy that's 15 and a half, maybe 16 stone. to push him back. That's why I believe Tyson put all that weight on against Deontay Wilder for Deontay Wilder fights, right? And then he's got away with it with fights with Derek Chisora and with Dillian White. He's a wrecking machine. He's going to come in and he's going to do what he does. Okay, fine. But didn't work against Francis Ngannou because now he met a guy who's physically stronger than him. So when he went to Francis Ngannou and say, wait, nope, can't go through that door. Whoop, can't go for that door. So does it mean now that Tyson Fury's style is one-dimensional? One-dimensional meaning that he literally is just this guy who's big and strong, but now limited. And this guy now, Tyson Fury, that everyone thinks is going to get better. The Tyson Fury that fought Klitschko all them years ago, he's gone. He's gone. And the Tyson Fury he fought, who came on the comeback, remember the State Fury was when he came back? Then he fought Wilder 3 times. And in those fights, in 3 fights, he's been put down 4 times, I believe. You know, and he's now 35 years old. Is he still the same fighter? We can talk all we want about Tyson Fury this, Tyson Fury that. Is he the same fighter? Does he have the same durability? And the punch that Ngannou caught Fury was a glancing blow. So is he still the same durable fighter? Yes, he got through the Ngannou fight, but Ngannou is nowhere as skilled as Usyk. He hasn't got the footwork as Usyk. He hasn't got the combination punching as Usyk. He isn't going to give the angles as Usyk. And he's a southpaw Usyk. And Tyson has struggled against southpaw. So let's talk about the Otto Wallin fight. So, and Usyk's better than Otto Wallin. So to me, you know, I was listening to the press conference and where Tyson was talking, the way he's being a bully in there. For a guy who's got mental health problems, he was bullying and then picking on Usyk. The one thing you don't do with Alexander Usyk if you're studying, the one thing you don't do with Alexander Usyk is getting mad. That's where you see the best of Alexander Usyk. And I don't think Tyson's got a strategy right with Alexander Usyk. I just think he's big, he's strong, he thinks he can just walk forward and knock Usyk out. And if he thinks that's the case, if he thinks he's just going to walk forward and knock Usyk out, I don't think it's going to happen that way. Tyson Fury better be very careful in this fight against Usyk. He better be careful he don't find himself on the canvas against Usyk. Now, I remember talking to a man before, a fellow boxing fan and expert. I was talking to him, and I said to him, he said, oh, Alexander Usyk can't punch. He can't punch. Well, to me, he can punch. He stopped Daniel Dubois with a ferocious combination, yeah? He got up and he gave it to Daniel Dubois. He rocked AJ, okay? Stopped Chisora in his tracks. Who else? Don't buy into the crap that Usyk cannot punch. Usyk can punch. He can punch hard enough. Tyson Fury, I'm warning you, you are going to need to be in the best shape of your career. If you think you can just walk in there and bully Alexander Usyk based on the Deontay Wilder fight, that's what got you in trouble against Ngannou. You thought you just could walk in there, walk straight, walk him down, bang, 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 and you knock him over, believing you're a bigger puncher than you actually are. You didn't significantly hurt Derek Chisora. Yeah, you flattened Dillian White with an uppercut, but Povetkin did the same thing as well. So where were you saying you're a power puncher? Oh, yeah, you used your weight against a guy who doesn't know which weight he should be at, forced him back, and, you know, you unlocked the key to beating Deontay Wilder. But not every fight is Deontay Wilder. And that's why I say your style is all based around what you did against Deontay Wilder. In fact, I don't know any... I know that Vladimir Klitschko changed his style when he got flattened by, I think, this guy, Ross Purity, because Emmanuel Stewart came in and changed his style to be more defensive. So you keep your chin behind, you box there and limit the amount of punches you threw, and that became the Klitschko style. It is now After Deontay Wilder, that's the Tyson Fury style. And he just comes in heavier and heavier. So he just has to do less work. Is he going to be able to put the work in? Can he put the work in at 35 years old? Has he got the legs anymore? Has he still got the durability? Has he got the motivation? Or has his head gone out of control? Has the late nights and the partying and the sniffing of this and the drinking of that and the lifestyle, has that gotten to Fury to a point that he cannot come back from? Is he to a point by the time this fight is announced, or this fight is made in February, is he going to be worse for wear when he comes in against Usyk? That's what I want to know. All the wear and tear of putting all that weight on, taking the weight off, putting the weight on, taking the weight off, and then just steadily getting bigger and bigger. Like 19, 20 stone. You know, so you take away that flexibility that Fury once had. He's just a big guy who's got fairly fast hands, but is limited now because of the amount of weight he's carrying. That's what I'm thinking. And if Ngannou can catch and counter, I'm damn sure that Usyk can catch and counter. But, you know, I remember if Usyk's going to learn anything, he should learn from when Holyfield fought Riddick Bowe the first time. He was too small, he was too light in the ass, and Bowe beat him up. And in the rematch, Bowe ate himself out of the heavyweight division. And Holyfield bulked up a bit more. Usyk's team by now have got to know what's the best weight for him to come in at against Fury. Is he going to come in for speed? Is he going to come in like he's going to have a bit more power, more weight on him? Because he now looks a fully fledged heavyweight to me. He's not that guy that first entered the heavyweight division. For me, Usyk is a fully fledged heavyweight now. For me, he's the right size, he's a good size, 6'3". You know, he's a good size heavyweight. So don't buy to the crap that Tyson Fury taught. He's too small. Listen, Fury got dropped by Steve Cunningham. Don't let him tell you any crap. And I believe that Usyk's bigger than Steve Cunningham. Fury got dropped by Steve Cunningham, and he even had to win the fight illegally by pushing Cunningham's head up with one elbow and whacking with the right hand. Yeah. So don't let Fury talk shit to you and let you believe for any second that this is an easy fight, easiest fight of his career. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. And don't be surprised if Fury ends up on his ass in this fight. Really don't. You know, and the thing is, Fury, I've noticed when he gets dropped in fights, he's given time to recover. You saw that in the Ngannou fight. You saw that in the Wilder fight. When he goes down, the referee kind of pushes him back and starts talking to him to get time to recover. Now, unlike Ngannou and Wilder that dropped him, Usyk puts his punches together better than Wilder, and he puts his punches better together than Ngannou. And this is a guy who's already been undisputed. So Tyson Fury has already fought one king, which is the African king, which was Francis Ngannou. They're coming with king mentality. So you can talk all your crap. We don't care. We're coming to do business. King. Now he's going to fight another king. A king that was king of the undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world. Usyk brings up the ability of speed and movement. You know, he talks about Daniel Dubois. And they talk about, well, Daniel Dubois landed that shot. Yeah? Okay. When Usyk got up and he started letting his hands go, what happened to Daniel Dubois? Daniel Dubois crumbled. I believe if Usyk lets his hands go, he can hurt Tyson Fury, he can drop Tyson Fury, and he can stop Tyson Fury. I'm telling you now, this version of Tyson Fury, this 35-year-old sort of like 2.0 Wilder version, Usyk can stop this guy. Usyk can stop this guy. And the way Tyson's talking, and he's dismissive of him, and Usyk can't punch, and Usyk can't this, and Ngannou can't do that, and they did this. You start talking that stuff. You talk that greasy stuff. You go into the gym. You start to believe you're on hype. I'm unbeaten. I got past Ngannou, didn't I? You see, you don't see the warning signs. Every fighter, before they get beat, they give you the warning signs. There's a blueprint before their ass gets beat. every fighter. Mayweather chipped it in time. Every fighter gives you a blueprint. Every fighter. Now, that doesn't mean that Tyson, if Fury comes at 20 stone, that'd be the worst thing he can do. He needs to come in lighter. Can he come in lighter? Can he bring the weight down? It's got till February. Can he bring the right weight down the right way? And will he be healthy? Because he said in the first fight when he fought Wilder, John Fury said he was too light. He didn't have as much power in the first fight. And you saw what he looked like in the second fight. But though that's a long time ago now, people. And he's shifted some heavy punishment. Yeah, so I'm very concerned about the state of Tyson Fury, the physical state of Tyson Fury in a hard, grueling fight against a man he can't land a nail with one big right hand. And Usyk knows that Tyson's going to go to the body. And Tyson's a little taller than Dubois, and there's a lot more of him to hit. So your style has been based around Deontay Wilder, but is it effective against Alexander Usyk? As for Usyk, see that combination, see the way he was punching Dubois. That's how he's got to come out against Fury. He's got to come out first round and let Fury know, you know what, I'm here. And Usyk and Holyfield have, I think they're born in the same day. Or Ali? No, it's Ali, born in the same day. Same year. Same day, not same year. Same day. And Usyk, to me, has got that next gear. And if he puts his punches together like he did at the end of the fight with Dubois against Tyson Fury, in, out, side to side, and he puts some shots together against Fury, I'm telling you, see Fury go over, and Usyk might stop Fury. I'm telling you, he might embarrass Fury on the night. I'm telling you, he may embarrass Fury on the night. I don't think it's the fight. I'm gonna gamble on this and say that he may end up embarrassing Fury on the night, because the way Fury's talking, the disrespectful way Fury's being, the way he's talking about Alexander Usyk, you know, you think that way, you start to talk that way, you start to train that way. He talked that way against Ngannou, and you saw what happened with him there. So they think, oh, we made some mistakes, yeah. Well, you might be making those mistakes again against Alexander Usyk. Don't dismiss that man. Do not dismiss that man. This is for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. You know, you're not fighting Derek Chisora here or Dillian White or Francis Ngannou. And you struggled against Francis Ngannou. Struggled. And I know people say, oh, well, if he was fitter, he would have done better. Well, no, well, yeah. How much fitter? How much weight would he have to lose? I'm telling you, people. I'm telling you now. Don't be surprised. Do not be surprised. Yeah, we'll do the Celtic video afterwards. Fury will lean on Usyk. Usyk doesn't have the punching power, sadly. Yeah, you sit down and believe that rubbish. Sit down and believe that rubbish. I've done told you about Usyk's punching power. You won't listen. He hasn't got the punching power. So Steve Cunningham, who dropped Usyk, Steve Cunningham, who dropped Tyson Fury, is a real puncher, is he? Just get out of here, man. Fury older than 35, really, after the substance abuse and weight gain and loss. This is what I'm talking about. I don't like Fury, but he's too strong. If Fury beat Wilder, he can certainly beat Usyk. You fight about two different guys. You talk about Wilder, who people say cannot box, but he's just a puncher. Now you're going to compare it to Usyk. Now, get out of here, man. Get out of here with that, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. Styles make fights. Speed, footwork, boxing IQ. There's nobody Fury's fought since Vladimir Klitschko. And even Vladimir was flawed because he was too worried about getting hit, and he had issues with his misses outside the ring. Alexander Usyk ain't got them issues. He ain't got them issues. Don't compare the two. This guy's an unbeaten fighter. Doesn't know how to lose. So Fury's got to show him how to lose. But in the same way, Usyk's got to show Fury how to lose. And I don't think this. I don't think you're giving Usyk the credit he deserves. I really don't. I really don't. I don't think Fury is any physically stronger than Anthony Joshua. I don't. I don't. So I don't. Those are my thoughts. Initial reaction. So, you know, those are my thoughts. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't think for 1 second that Usyk is the walkover that Fury thought he was. In fact, who has Tyson Fury ever walked over? Elite level. Didn't walk through Dillian White. Didn't walk through Derek Chisora. Couldn't walk through Francis Ngannou. So you think he's going to walk through Alexander Usyk? No. The first time Usyk hits Fury on the chin and the legs do a little dance, you'll understand. You'll recognize. You know, the one thing is you can't prepare for something you didn't expect. And Fury didn't expect Ngannou to do what he did. He didn't. And he won't expect what Usyk's going to do to him. Usyk can punch and he can box, and he's a lot stronger than people give him credit for. And you're going to find out. You'll see. But I look forward to hearing what Uncle Bashir has to say on this, because obviously he's trained him. Don't get me wrong. I think Tyson's a great fighter. But I wonder how much of that greatness is in the past based on what we saw, not only in the Ngannou fight, but is he losing a step? I don't know. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, and leave your comments as always. I'm out. Thanks for watching.